In today's show, we're taking a look from McFarlane Toys, DC Multiverse, Battle Damage Batman Beyond. Stay tuned. Okay, everyone, welcome back to the show. Welcome back. Um, Welcome back, guys. Today we're doing the Batman Beyond Battle Damage. Uh, Batman Beyond. I've done a lot of Batman Beyond. There's nothing different about this figure, what we've done in the past. So basically, this video more is about the aesthetics of the battle damage than it is about the actual figure. When this channel started, I think that wave also started coming out around that, relatively around that time, and but out of all my favorite ones, believe it or not, guys, this one's my favorite one out of all of the Batman Beyond. And I like the one that has no mouth. I like the one that has the shielded mouth. I really like that one a lot versus having a mouth. But when it comes aesthetically to looks, there's something about the whole battle damage and this array of colors that just makes it look different, like battle worn in action type of a suit. Now, if you follow the story of Futures End Batman Beyond, I think it's called Futures End. Guys, this is like years ago. I heard that thing is boring, but he battles a lot of people, so I don't know at what point. I do know in the animation, I think going up against Ink, the suit gets damaged to one point, and it looks like this. So, with that said, guys, we're gonna jump into it, but we know what this is, guys. We're not gonna do anything with that. Just gonna throw it in the box. This, if you're able to pick up from a few years ago the figures, I love when he did the toy photography with them. It's a source material and things like that. Take a moment to read it. So, again, this is just laziness. Why not write something about, the figure that you're looking at is battle damage. We know it's battle damage because we could see it, but there's something cool about the aesthetics of this. So let's just get this out of the way in case you don't remember my old videos. This is the housekeeping part. Let's go ahead and put the flames that come with the figure. They go actually on the foot peg. And there's actually a foot peg and a resting peg for, your diorama. But let's make sure that we're doing it correctly, because sometimes if you don't do it right, it doesn't fit correctly. There's the first one. And so it goes right there. Boom. You've got them there. And these aren't bad looking. These are fantastic. The most recent reincarnation of them was when I did the Black Manta, where you can attach it to his jetpack. And so I love these open hands. They remind me a lot. And for those of you that don't know this, Batman Beyond was DC's version of answering the call to Spider-Man 2099. Remember the years, guys, because if there's something that I'm a subject matter expert, is Spider-Man 2099 and Batman Beyond. And Spider-Man 2099 came out around late 91, 92, which is a futuristic Spider-Man. It borderlines on more of a futuristic, not the regular friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. It borderlines the comics, borderline almost horror. 98 comes around and they create the Batman Beyond, which is amazing. I love Terry, love the whole concept of it. And lo and behold, you know what Marvel does? Instead of answering back and creating a Spider-Man 2099, and right now as I'm speaking, guys, I'm taking off the hand and I'm putting in, which I would have preferred if McFarlane would have given us fisted hands, but I'm also happy he gave us these opened trigger hands to hold guns, even though Terry doesn't use guns based on Bruce's philosophy. But I'm kind of happy, and I'll tell you why. At the same time, for my world, at least for when I sit down, and so you guys know my thought process. When I get a figure and I get an inspiration, here you go. This is how you switch out the hands. We'll leave those on. Let me tell you my thought process. I grab a figure. I sit down on Saturday with my friends. Not almost every Saturday. We've been extremely busy here in Florida, especially with a lot going on, weather-wise and things like that. And we write scripts, or I'll write summaries of ideas and I'll put them all together in blocks, what I'm looking at. And so when I'm looking at the suit like this, all battle damage, I'm picturing a future where Bruce is dead. His conscience, because remember, it's in the future, uh, his neurotron conscious is transferred to a computer that is actually helping Terry, and Terry is wanting to save his father's life and Bruce's life also. So he is working on maybe time traveling, right? I mean, God knows Spider-Man 2099, who is not a time traveler, just a scientist in the future, ended up being part of some kind of authority protecting dimensions. Why not Terry? And then this Batarang, which obviously it's not canon, but you guys know that I don't care about canon nonsense. Whoops, there's that blooper that you guys like. But hey, it's another Batarang to add to your arsenal. What I like about the hands that I just took off, that you actually have one that is battle damaged. And believe it or not, it does give it a Spider-Man 2099 aesthetics to it. And if you don't think that I'm not a knowledgeable, I am only missing 4 comic books to complete my whole entire Spider-Man 2099 series. And in 2007, I got lucky because I had only a few articles. But again, guys, I'm a busy person working all the time. And in a garage sale, this guy had one of those bins with comic books, and they were almost complete with the collection in there. So enough of that. We know what this figure looks like. We'll do a quick articulation so you guys can see. So you definitely can articulate for your story. You definitely get the 90 there. You definitely get the bicep swivel. There's nothing changed about the figure. You have that side peg to put your wings there, and we'll put one of the wings there so you guys can see. To align it right. It never clipped correctly back then. Doesn't clip correctly right there. Then I've never actually was a fan of this whole thing. I wish it would have had like a separate piece or something to put there, but that's okay. In case you're wondering, let me see if the wings do come off. Your left, no, not these. In the other one, yes, it did. And I'm not going to mess around because I just opened this figure. And if you guys are wondering, I didn't just recently get this. I had this in storage where my toy collector, Pedro, found it in the wild. And I've had it ever since in its box. But I wanted to review it because it was something else for you guys. This is more of the aesthetics. This isn't more about the articulation. Now, the waist goes like that, goes like that. The diaper is actually, I never realized the diaper was actually a solid piece. It's not a soft diaper. You get that kick there. You get there. The ever popular pointy toes, which he does have in the animation. You get a double jointed knees there. And then I hate, you guys know, but this is the early McFarlane, so it does pivot, go up and down, side to side, and then the toe articulation. So for me, I picture Terry in the future with some kind of resistance team. And even though against Bruce's thing about guns, let's not forget that in the Dark Knight, even though these are all separate universes, Terry is using some kind of futuristic weapon to go through time or to fix whatever he's did or whatever the Flash did. It doesn't matter. It's your story. But this is definitely going to be for my stop motion. When I create the red verse, this is going to be my hero puppet for that story. So again, guys, let me bring it in. I really didn't do it. I was just ranting there. Look at the face. I just love this, man. I love the aesthetics of the look there. It's just so different. Now, I can't remember if McFarlane, maybe because I never liked him. I liked more Screech, or is it Screech, the villain's name? Did he ever make a Spellbounder? I don't remember if he ever did that or not. I gotta go Google it and see. But you see the aesthetics. Like I said, this video wasn't about what you can articulate because we already know. This video is more about how cool it looks with the battle damage. So this is definitely one of those other figures that is my favorite. So guys, let me know your thoughts of what you're thinking. Is this something that you want to pick up? Or if you can't pick up because it's a chase. And guys, I'm going to make a promise to you guys. The day that this channel completely blows up, like a Mr. Beast type of thing, and I'm able to make my own toy company that I could get the license and paid for, guys, if I make my own action figures, you will never have to worry about a chase variant. You'll never have to worry about that. My action figures are not going to be for the shelf dwellers and the collectors who hike up the prices with their nonsense. It's going to be for everybody, and that's how it should be. You guys know I hate shelf dwellers. I hate collectors. I hate squatters. It's sad that if you didn't get a chance to get this figure, it's a beautiful figure, and it sucks that it was a variant. Again, like I said, it so happened that I think that my toy collector and when I say toy hunter, Pedro, it's just a friend that does me a favor. He's got more of a freedom time when he's out and about. He's more of an outside guy. I'm in the office, and he hooks me up every time he goes to Target. So it's always been a shout out to him. And he found this, I think, 2 years ago for me. So, like I said, I'm going to take care of this. This is absolutely beautiful. I love this figure. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if this is something you're going to pick up if you ever see it in the wild. So with that said, guys, if you like today's video, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Word of mouth, share it. And most importantly, please do it for Terry. Go ahead and subscribe so me and Terry can be in the future as YouTubers. So with that said, I'm done with the review, and we are